this song, it's all classified intelligence. Don't need to go to war to.
Well, honestly, let me see if 4 or 5 years ago we'll be like he's capping or just making noise, but I actually believe it. Yo, what's up guys, this is your favorite YouTuber Kojo Hazard, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, it's that time of the week again, so I'll be dropping some new reaction videos. Okay, so today I'll be doing something new. This is the first time I'll actually be reacting to Tom Macdonald on this channel, and the song is entitled Dirty Money. So those of you who know Tom Macdonald, you know sometimes he spits lots of facts, but they are controversial facts. Like, we know it's something that is happening, but then we can't say it or voice them. So even me reacting to this video, I might actually be in trouble or something. Yeah, don't mind it, that's just me being paranoid. So guys, if you are new here, please don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, because you are in for more. So let's go.
They're angry that they'll never shut me up. I'm making more noise. Turn me up or turn me down, it's your choice. Black lives only matter when.
Yeah, so we literally just started and he's already spitting fast. Like, he's going straight to the point. I think at some point they tried to shut him out by doing protests, making noise and stuff, but he's not phased. He's staying true to himself. He's not compromising himself, just being himself. Like, that's what I can get from it.
They're angry that they'll never shut me up. I'm making more noise. Turn me up or turn me down, it's your choice. Black lives only matter when they got a corpse to exploit. Cause the meat.
This right here, even we the black people, we know he is speaking facts. He is speaking facts over here, but I don't know why we don't want to reason on our own. There are lots of black people losing their lives over there, but anytime you notice let's say an African American is dead and it makes the headlines, then it's the Democrats that are trying to make politics out of it, and they do that every election year, every 4 years. This cycle keeps repeating. So my question is, if we want to eradicate racism and other stuff or get away from it, why are we being reminded by it every 4 years? Because every 4 years they are just using most of the African Americans for the elections. After the election, everyone is gone doing their thing. If you are poor, you are still being poor. If you are getting killed by police or racially abused, gang violence is happening to you, whilst the politicians who used you during the election year are still making it up there. So I don't know, this is a conversation that we need to really sit down and reflect on it ourselves.
I made millions off the protest for George Floyd. That's called ad revenue. They make cash selling you all the crap in the ads what they broadcast news.
Yeah, so look at the founders of the Black Lives Matter Foundation. Like, Black Lives Matter, yes, they do matter, but the foundation, there's lots of red flags around that foundation or organization, and most of us we can't roll with that, because we know they are just doing this for monetary gains. Just look at the real estate of one of the founders. I think reports and stuff came out that they used some of the donation money to protect their, so they even got their personal security and other stuffs, whilst the actual black people who are in the ghettos and stuffs are still struggling. So me, it's messed up to me. So I agree with him over there.
Only matter when they got a corpse to exploit. Cause the media made millions off the protests for George Floyd. That's called ad revenue. They make cash selling you all the crap in the ads what they broadcast news. Ooh, the network full of liars got investment capital and segments sponsored by Fisrt and the freedom fighters. I feel like the left just plants them.
Yeah, so Pfizer, he is talking about the COVID vaccines. Like, they actually paid some major news organizations, I'm sure CNN and co are part, and then they are pushing their COVID on us and co. Recently, reports just came out that the COVID vaccines literally didn't have any effect, like any positive effect on us. It didn't prevent you from catching the virus or anything. But at that time, when you speak, like, you'll be censored when you speak at that time. And I'm glad Elon Musk bought Twitter, because Twitter is like a platform where you can get first-hand information from everyone instead of the various news organizations. So that at least help people get their voices back, because people lost their jobs during the COVID lockdown and co. just because of mandates like this, which now prove that it was a waste of time.
To infiltrate the right, it's extensive planning. Then it happens overnight, it's impressive branding. Make $1 million off of shirts that say let's go Brandon. It's a cash grab, everyone's a lab rat. Amazon made billions of dollars from sanitizer and black mass, and that's that. Funny how the terrorists who attack always come from places that are oil rich and have gas. Democrats, they don't give a damn. What is this about? Our military trapped in the Middle East, can't get them out. Heroes are the ones who had the Constitution written down. Y'all are using hero while describing Kyle Rittenhouse. 1 cent, 2 cent.
Yeah, so those of you who know Kyle Rittenhouse, he was the guy who was standing trial for murdering, I think, 2 or 3 people during the Black Lives Matters in, is it Kenosha or something? But then videos and stuff showed that he actually shot or killed them through self-defense, but they didn't want to agree or accept to it that it was through self-defense because he was white. So they wanted to promote the racism tag that he's a white person, so he racially killed the protesters and co. And then the government, I don't know what they were doing at that night, so, and I think lo and behold for Kyle Rittenhouse, they had drones flying that night. So it was the drone that actually caught most of the video. That's what, is it vindicated or acquitted? Like, that's what literally saved Kyle Rittenhouse in that trial. Otherwise he'll be in jail for murder and stuff now. Yeah, because the guys were actually reaching for his firearm. That's when he fired at them. One had a skateboard, that's literally a weapon. A skating board, that's a weapon. One also had a gun on him, so that's how it went. So he's lucky the government saved him this time around.
Cents for we get less and they get more. By insult since we were born, they want money. Dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money, dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. They might kill me for the song, it's all classified intelligence. Don't need to go to war to.
Well, honestly, let me see, if 4 or 5 years ago we'll be like he's capping or just making noise, but I actually believe something might happen to him for this song. Something might, it might, I'm not saying it would, but something might.
Dirty money, I don't want your dirty money. They might kill me for this song, it's all classified intelligence. Don't need to go to war to secretly be getting benefits. When Russia launches rockets we condemn them, but there's evidence a US politician owns the screws they're assembled with. Ain't no war on drugs, it's economic. You make money off an inmate, every jail cell is profit. Our prisons are profit.
Yeah, so it was recently that I found out that most of their prisons are like private owned. So the more prisoners they get and stuff, it's like there is some percentage that they get on it. Wow, like that's messed up. So because of that, it means, let's say, they'll be in a haste or in a hurry to prosecute more people who even commit, let's say, minor crimes or something, so that when they go to the various prisons, that they will be making profit from it. So I saw it from a movie, a series called Vis-a-Vis, that's Locked Up. You can just check it up. The same thing happened there. So they're actually billionaires and co who are bidding for prisons or building them just to make more profits from it. Wow.
Rockets, we condemn them, but there's evidence a US politician owns the screws they're assembled with. Ain't no war on drugs, it's economic. You make money off an inmate, every jail cell is profit. Our prisons are privately owned, illegal marijuana just mean kids smoking weed turn to dollars in their pockets, let's be honest. Domestic threats in comparison to nuclear powers who hate the West is embarrassing. Still we label truckers in the convoy as terrorists and confiscate those.
Yeah, so the truckers who were labeled as terrorists and I think that was during the lockdowns. I think in Canada, it happened in Canada. They were peacefully protesting or something, and then they set up GoFundMe accounts for them, for people to donate, and then the government seized those monies from them. Like, that's literally like, I don't even know how to put it. The government actually seized those monies. I think some of the freedom convoy also happened in the US, and then they had PayPal. Yes, I think PayPal and co were literally seizing their money, and you are not supposed to do that in a democratic state. So that's you are more of like a tyrant or something, for you to be seizing donations money for them. They are not even terrorists, so why are you seizing their monies in the first place? They are just peacefully protesting for their rights.
Kids smoking weed turn to dollars in their pockets, let's be honest. Domestic threats in comparison to nuclear powers who hate the West is embarrassing. Still we label truckers in the convoy as terrorists and confiscate donations, we have no idea where it is. A pipeline leaks, price of gas goes higher. Stock market crash, everybody gets fired. Economy is weak while we trying to beat a virus. $1 trillion in debt to China. We celebrate the smallest battles we're winning, so they can publish the headline that's gonna fuel the vision. But if we champion the crumbs, then it's crumbs that we're given. When we don't make any progress, we're stuck at the beginning. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. By insult since we were born. They want money. Our dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. Not enough soap to scrub, it's soaked in blood.
Damn.
Every time we make a buck, they take from us.
Like the little money you make, they are still taking tax, like they are taking it away from you, whilst the rich are getting richer. So I think during the COVID lockdowns, like the billionaires or whatever they call themselves, the wealthy, is it the top 10% or 1%, they saw their wealth, how would I even put this, like their money tripled, quadrupled, like a lot, and then we those below them were sinking below. Amazon, he said something about Amazon whereby they made money from the nose masks, like a lot, and they are always messing we the citizens up, forgetting we are the ones who even place them in the positions that they are in now. It's our votes that place them in high positions. And also he looks slick on the US dollar over there. Macdonald on a $100 bill. Wow.
Not enough soap to scrub, it's soaked in blood. Every time we make a buck, they take from us. The dollar runs our lives until we die. It controls your mind, it ain't controlling mine. $30 fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money.
Wow. Shout outs to shout out to Tom Macdonald's wife. I think she's the one who directed this video or something. She's very good. Like she's very good. So you can check out her music too. Yeah, so guys, he said a lot in this video, but if I want to break down everything, it would be too long and it would be impossible for me. My battery was running down, so I was just praying I'll be done with this reaction before the camera goes off. So I'm sorry if I couldn't break down everything that he said, but he said a lot. So guys, if you've not yet hit the like and the subscribe button, please just do it now. If you have any other video suggestions for me, just leave them in the comment section below and then I'll get back to you. Peace out, have a lovely week and upcoming weekend. I'm out.